Today I bring you and 113 starring Sasaki Akira. In the film, Sasaki Akira plays a glamorous wife. Her husband is a rich man. There is a special car to pick you up when you go out. In the summer afternoon, the weather was hot. When the wife was walking on the road, she almost fainted due to heat stroke. She was met by a garbage collector and sent home to express her gratitude to the husband for visiting with his wife, but I didn't expect that it was the worker who was eyeing the glamorous wife and forcibly took possession of the wife while the husband was out for work. The wife has never enjoyed such rough sex, which is completely different from the feeling her husband usually gives herself. So the wife did not tell her husband that she was violated in the first place. In the days to come, workers often went to their wives' homes to assault their wives. Instead, the wives gradually fell into this passion and couldn't help themselves, and even took the initiative to find workers after the husband went to work. Sasaki Akira was born in 1979, and when she debuted, she was 40 years old. But even so, years and age seemed to favor this woman very much, and there was no trace of so-called oldness on her face. Even though she was 36 years old at the time, Sasaki Akira was not defeated by her age. Since her debut, she has been competent for all the roles assigned to her by the director, and all works can be performed perfectly. It was even called the most beautiful wife by the industry at the time. In October 2015, Sasaki Akira, who has 2 children and is known as the strongest 35-year-old wife, officially debuted from the sod manufacturer. Although the covers of the first few titles were a bit old, when we clicked on the video and tasted it frame by frame, it was a mature age and a lightly mature appearance, such as the freshly red apple, intertwined with sweet and sour. Endless aftertaste. Sasaki Akira is a woman who is blessed by God. She was born in 1979. Not only did she fail to leave any traces on her face, but the eccentricity gave her a touch of charm, which made her elegant and charming. Although I can't talk about publishing movies like Flowing Water, there are a lot of works. As a married woman, her main works are also playing roles that match her age. Wife. In reality, a wife can naturally play a wife. Vivid and natural, Minx's performance in many works of wives is wonderful. In the second half of 2016, Mr. Bodo and Sansheng Ui ranked second in the DMM sales list in the second half of 2016. 2016 was the darkest year in the history of the dark world. At the end of the 1980s, the goddesses retired one after another. The industry began to transform the idol route to gain attention due to too much brain drain. In this environment, Sasaki Akira's ability to overwhelm young idols Mikami Ua and the famous veteran Bodo teacher show that he deserves the title of the strongest wife. 2017 and 2018 were the craziest periods for Sasaki Akira to make films. In 1.5 years, she shot more than 200 works in one go, and on average, one film was made in 2 days. Sasaki Akira lives with her husband, children and in-laws. Her husband is a tea farmer, who inherits his father's business. The early filming of Sasaki Akira was all done under the pretext of going to the supermarket to buy things and visiting friends, so the time is very limited tight. Because her films are too real, coupled with the kind of excitement created, the sales of her works continue to rise, and the two divorced when she was popular. This is also a portrayal of the real life of most artists in the dark world. In 2018, the 39-year-old Sasaki Akira was exposed to join the famous Japanese custom shop Red Dragon. This may also be the impact of divorce. To make more money for the children. In April 2019, Sasaki Akira was 40 years old. It seems that women at the age of 40 have a natural sense of fear, and she also announced her retirement at this time. After 40 years old, the industry will face the day of dying. Leaving at this time can also leave the most beautiful memories for those who like her.
さ、一日中外で仕事してるから慣れっこなんだけどね。車にクーラーもついてない。
安井さんはあの辺りでレンタル会社のお仕事を。
もともとはサラリーマンやってたんだけど、いつからね。今はさ、一人でこんなことやってるけど、いずれはリサイクル事業。
リサイクル事業ですか？
回収したゴミを機械で細かく分別して、それぞれ加工してすぐにリサイクルするという事業。
それはこれから需要が期待される事業ですよね。
日本もね、まだまだこれからなんだけど、特に伝統上国じゃその辺のこと全く考えてなくてね、出したゴミそのまま山積みだもんね。
なるほど。
自分はこれからも地球環境を考えた仕事をしていきたいです。
それは素晴らしい考えですね。
どうぞやってください。
忙しいのにわざわざ時間を割いてメールにくださって。
大切な友よ、助けてもらったんだから。
でもリストラされたなんてちょうどいいね。
でも今ね、人がいるさ。食べよう食べよう。
来週に会長の奥さんとお出かけする服、これでいいかしら。
おお、素敵だよ。似合ってるじゃない。
歌舞伎を初めてだから緊張しちゃうわ。
とにかく楽しんでおいでよ。会長の奥様によろしくな。
はい、あなた気をつけていってらっしゃい。
どうも。
先日はありがとうございました。
いや、ちょっとさ、たまたまこの辺通りたかったから引き取るもんがあったら持ってこうと思ったんだけど。
わざわざすみません。でも今日は何も。
そっか。じゃあまた今度にするわ。そうだ、奥さん、ちょっとさ、悪いんだけど水一杯もらえるかな。暑い中表行ったら喉が痛くて。
そうですね。じゃあ麦茶でよかったらどうですか。
じゃあ言葉に甘えて一つだけ
どうぞ。
お願いします。それにしても豪勢だね。旦那さん TBS で運転手付きの車乗って和歌山に大したもんだな。うち来た時にどう思った？貧乏で汚い。旦那さんとうとう最後にお茶に手つけなくなった。
っちゃう。
あなた何してるの？
しばらく整理しないうちに古い本が増えたなと思って。
そうね、古い雑誌もたくさんあるし。
リサイクルに出すか。あ、そう。この間の人なんだっけ。
安井さん？
ああ、そうそう。あの人持ってってくれないかな。
そうね、でも私が少しずつ古本屋さんに持ってくわ。
そうなの？まあ大した仕事にはならないかもしれないけど、連絡してあげればいいのに。俺に出そうとしたんだよね。本当だな。
これ以上はダメです。
昨日の晩俺だと出会ったの。
そんなこと知りません。
ああ、奥さん。もっともあのさん長い間だったらこんなに僕なんか知らないんだろう。俺が教えてやるよ。してやるよ。
応接室のエアコンが壊れててさ、でも久々に汗だくになっちゃったよ。
そうなの、大変だったわね。
よし、じゃあ風呂入ってくるよ。
自分から来るなんて。
じゃああなた気をつけていってらっしゃい。
あ、じゃあ行ってくる。ご苦労様。
うん。